Good morning, children. Let us continue with current electricity which we started last time. Today in current electricity, we are going to take up two topics. Number one is the combination of resistances and the other one is the color coding of commercial resistors. So let us begin with combination of resistances. There are two ways the resistances can be combined. Number one is called as resistance as potential divider. This is combination number one. And the second combination is resistance as current divider. This combination is also called as series combination. You are more familiar with this series combination word. Well, these are two resistances connected in series. There may be many. And this is the battery connecting across both the resistances. Now see, if the current I is drawn from the battery, this current flows through this resistance as well as this resistance, because there is only one way for the current to move along. There is no other way the current can move along. So what happens in the series combination? Current remains same through all the devices connected in series. Voltage V, current here is I, current here is also I, but voltage here is going to be what? I into R1, voltage here is going to be I into R2. So this voltage V is divided as V1 and V2. Well, V is divided as V1 plus V2. So what is this overall V? This overall V can be written as equivalent resistance of the combination into current I. R equivalent into I. And what is V1? I into R1, V2 is I into R2. If we take I common and cancel out, we get equivalent resistance as R1 plus R2. This R1 plus R2 can also be written as sum total of the resistances connected in series, R1 plus R2. So, equivalent resistance in series is always simple sum of the resistances of all the resistors. Well, overall voltage is I into R equivalent. R equivalent is R1 plus R2. That means I is going to be V upon R1 plus R2. And this R1 plus R2 is nothing but total resistance, that is RT. Now see, what is this V1? This V1 is I into R1. Now if we substitute the value of this I from here, V upon RT. If we substitute the value of I here, we get V upon RT and this is R1. Now this V1 is equal to R1 V upon RT. RT means R1 plus R2. If we change the side of this V from here to here, what do we get? V1 upon V, V1 upon V is equal to R1 upon RT. So what is V1 upon V? Fractional value of voltage across resistance number 1. And what is R1 upon R total? This is fractional value of resistance across. This is the fractional value of resistance R1. Likewise here, V2 is equal to R2 into I. What is this I? V upon RT. As usual, we transfer the side V from here to here. We get V2 upon V. V2 upon V is equal to R2 upon R total. Here. This is again fractional value. This is fractional value of voltage across resistance R2, and this is fractional value of resistance R2. And this is what is the principle of voltage division. So what is this principle? I am stating that principle in words. Listen very carefully. This is the fractional value of resistance R1, and this is the fractional value of voltage across resistance R1. This simply means the fractional value of voltage across any resistance connected in series is same as the fractional value of resistance. Suppose there are two resistances connected in series, like here, 3 ohm and 1 ohm. What is sum total? 4. What is fractional value of this? 3 upon 4. So fractional value of this is 3 upon 4 and fractional value of this resistance is 1 upon 4. Since the fractional value of this resistance is 3 by 4, therefore the voltage across here would also have the fractional value 3 by 4. That means across 3/4 resistance there would be 3/4 voltage, and across 1/4 resistance there would be 1/4 voltage. So whatever is the fractional value of resistance, this is the principle I am telling you. If there are number of resistances connected in series, Across 1/3 resistance there would be 1/3 voltage. Across 1/5 resistance there would be 1/5 voltage, and across 2/3 resistance there would be 2/3 voltage. If there are say 10 ohm and there are 10 resistance of 10 ohm connected in series, so across overall resistance is 100. If we take a value of, if we take any 10 ohm resistance whose fractional value would be what? 10 upon 100, 1/10. So across any 10 ohm resistance the voltage would be 1/10 of the total voltage. If the total voltage is 30 volt, then the voltage across 10 ohm would be what? 3 volt. So I hope the principle is clear. The fractional value of resistance is same as the fractional value of voltage across it. The second combination is resistance as current divider. This is also called as parallel combination of resistances. These are two resistances R1 and R2 connected in parallel combination. Across this battery, across whose terminal there is a potential difference of V volt. Now see, both the resistances are connected individually across the battery. This resistance is connected across the same battery. This resistance is also connected across the same battery. Therefore, the voltage across both the devices would be same. Current. If current I is drawn from the battery, this current I when reaches here has two paths to move along. There was a single path in the last case, but here the current has two paths. If there are three resistances connected in series, the current will have three different paths to move along. So there are going to be as many paths for current to move along as many resistances are going to be connected in parallel. Well, two resistances, there are two paths the current can move along. Suppose the current through this path is I1, current through this path is I2. Well, both the current combine to form again I. So what is there? Current in parallel combination is always divided. Current divided is what? I1 and I2. And what is this I1? This I1 is V here upon its resistance. And current here is what? V here, which is V upon R2. Well, what is I? Overall current is overall voltage upon overall resistance, that is equal to resistance. What is I1? V upon R1. What is I2? V upon R2. Well, we see that the V cancels out. And what do we get? We get R equivalent is 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. So what is equivalent resistance in series? Sorry, in parallel. Equivalent resistance in parallel is inverse of sum of their inverses. This result you know already, and you've already done this result in class 10. If we solve it, what do we get? R equivalent as R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. This is product of the two resistances, and this is sum of the two resistances. And this sum of the two resistances is as usual written as what? RT. Overall voltage is R equivalent into I. And what is R equivalent? R equivalent is R1 R2 upon RT into I. What is I1? I1 is V upon R1. This I1 is V upon R1. So V upon R1. What is this V? V is this. And if you divide it by R1, we get this. And you can see that R1 R1 cancels out. What do we get? I is equal to R2 I upon RT. That means I1 upon I is equal to R2 upon R total. Similarly here, I2 is equal to V upon R2. I2 is equal to V upon R2. Let us substitute the value of V here. We get what? R1 R2 I upon RT upon R2. This R2 cancels out. And what are we left with? R1 upon RT into I. And if we change the side of I, we get what? I2 upon I as R1 upon RT. This is again fractional value. So this I1 upon I is the fractional value of current across resistance R1. And what is this equal to? R2 upon R total. Fractional value of resistance R2. This is fractional value of current through resistance R2. And what is this? R1 upon RT. Fractional value of resistance R1. So, what is this principle? What is this principle? The principle here is that the fractional value of resistance is not same as the fractional value of current. Though it is fractional value of current, this is fractional value of resistance. But fractional value of resistance is equal to the fractional value of current through other resistance. Like, these are two resistances connected in parallel. This is 3 ohm, this is 1 ohm. What is their sum total? 4. What is fractional value? Its fractional value is 3 upon 4. That is 3, 4. And what is fractional value of this? Fractional value of this resistance is 1 by 4. Now see. So fractional value of current here is not equal to 3 by 4, it is equal to 1 by 4. And fractional value of current through resistance R2 is equal to the fractional value of this resistance. What was in the last case in series? Fractional value of resistance is same as the fractional value of voltage across it. But here, fractional value of resistance, fractional value of current here is equal to the fractional value of this resistance, and fractional value of this current here is equal to the fractional value of this resistance. So across 1/4 resistance, the current would be what? 3/4, and through 3/4 resistance, the current would be what? 1/4. So this I is going to be what? 1/4 of the total current, and this I is going to be what? 3 by 4 of the total current. So I hope this principle is clear and you have understood the difference between these two fractional values. So what is principle of current division and principle of voltage? That is what is important. Rest all you knew already as you have studied them in class 10th. So this is what should be over your lips and tips. Otherwise, you will find the numericals very difficult later on. Well, the next topic of the day is commercial resistors. Student, these commercial resistors are those resistances which are available in the market and are used in any electronic circuit. These resistances look like very tiny cylinders of the size of, say, a rice grain, rice which is used for, say, making veg pulao. The size of the rice grain is nearly same as the size of these resistances. So these are very tiny cylinders, and from both the terminals of the cylinder there are electrical connections. Over the body of cylinder there are some color rings, 1, 2, 3 and 4th ring may or may not be there. So these color rings carry the information about the value of resistance. So the value of resistance is coded in the form of these color rings. So how we are going to decode this resistance and how do we code a resistance, that is what we are going to study. The format of the resistance is what? X, Y into 10 to the power 3 plus minus T percent ohm. What is X? X is the value of first digit, which is represented by ring number 1. Y is what? The value of second digit, which is represented by ring number 2. And what is 10 to the power Z? This is called multiplier. This multiplier is represented by ring number 3. And 4th ring, which may or may not be there, represents tolerance. Tolerance means the value of resistance may be greater or lesser by these values, 5%, 10%, 20%. So these rings of different colors represent different value of first digit, second digit, multipliers and tolerance. So what is this rule? That rule is written here in the form of a chart. This is black. If the black happens to be the first ring, then the first digit is what? 0. Second digit is what? 0. If the second ring is black. If the third ring is black, then the multiplier is what? 10 to the power 0, and it doesn't represent any tolerance. Okay, if the first ring is of brown color, then it represents first digit what? 1. If the second ring is of brown color, it represents second digit as 1. And if the third digit is of brown color, third ring is of brown color, then it represents a multiplier 10 to the power 1, and it has no tolerance. Likewise, red represents 2. First digit, second digit, tolerance 10 to the power 2. Orange represents first digit 3 if it is first ring, second ring it represents 3 and tolerance 10 to the power 3. And so on. Yellow 4, green 5, blue 6, violet 7, grey 8, white 9, and thereafter. Remember, none of these color represents any tolerance. None of these color represents any tolerance. But tolerance is represented by only these two colors. The third one is not there. The fourth ring would be either of these two colors or it won't be there. So if fourth ring is gold, it represents a tolerance of 5%. If fourth ring is silver, it represents a tolerance of 10%. And if it is not there, if fourth ring is not there, it represents a tolerance of 20%. Now let us make use of this chart and work out the value of resistance of the resistor, which is color coded as red, green, orange, gold. Red is the first ring, therefore it represents what? First digit 2. Second ring is green. Second ring is green, and green second ring represents what digit? 5. And the third ring is what? Orange. Orange represents what? At third place it represents what? Multiplier 10 to the power 3. And gold. Gold represents what? Tolerance of 5%. So value of the resistor which is color coded as red, green, orange and gold is what? 25 into 10 to the power 3 plus minus 5%. Unit of course is ohm. Likewise you can check. If it is color coded as green, grey, blue, there is no fourth ring, then it is the tolerance is 20%. If the resistance is given as 12 into 10 to the power 4 plus minus 10%, then how can it be color coded? First ring brown. Why brown? Because brown represents digit 1 at first place. 2 second digit, and second digit 2 represents what? Red. So it is what? Brown, red, 10 to the power 4. 4 is yellow. That means the third ring is yellow. Tolerance is 10%. Therefore, the fourth ring would be what? Silver. Also, if the value of resistance is 2750, if the value of resistance is 2750 ohm, you can code it as what? You can write 27 into 10 to the power 2, or you can write either 28 into 10 to the power 2. If it is 27 into 10 to the power 2, it differs from this value by what? Less than 5%. If it is written like this, then again it differs from this value by what? Less than 5%. Therefore, it is going to be color coded as 2 red, 7 what? Violet, and 10 to the power 2 what? Red. And since the value is less than 5%, within less than 5% from this value, therefore the fourth ring has to be what? Gold. Likewise, it can also be color coded like this. And if you wish to remember this chart, you need to remember like this: B B R O Y. B.B. Roy, Great Britain, very good wife, great son, and then full stop. Is it B.B. Roy, Great Britain, very good wife, great son, and full stop. So B.B. you can make the name of your choice. Bajrangbali, Veer Bahadur. B.B. Roy, Great Britain, very good wife, great son, full stop. B.B. Roy of Great Britain has a very good wife and a great son. So with this we come to the end of today's class. Thank you very much. God bless you all.